Star Wars: The Last Jedi star and Joker voice actor Mark Hamill says he wants better stories out of today's superhero movies. While Hamill established himself as a big-screen icon 40 years ago with the classic Star Wars trilogy in 1977, there's no question that's had a huge impact on animation, particularly as the voice of the Joker in TV's Batman, the animated series beginning in 1992, and most recently, in the movie Batman: The Killing Joke in 2016 and Justice League Action series in 2016-17 as the voice of both the Joker and Swamp Thing. These days, of course, he's busy reprising Luke Skywalker for the new Star Wars trilogy, but that doesn't mean he can't give his opinion on the state of other genres including superhero movies. In an interview with USA Today on the red carpet at the Tony Awards in New York City Sunday night, Hamill discussed the improvements that could be made to superhero genre. "I don't know what's going on with superhero movies. They're fantastic, but I think we're reaching a point of oversaturation. So that's why the story is so important, is that the gimmicks and all that, they can only take you so far. That's what I want, better stories." Since red carpet interviews tend to be short, it's hard to determine if there's a particular superhero movie or studio Hamill was referencing regarding oversaturation, but since he's voiced various characters for both DC and Marvel, he voiced Hobgoblin on TV's Spider-Man from 1995 to 98, it was probably best that he remained diplomatic. It's quite within reason that he's either referencing the number of superhero films studios put out yearly, or that the impact superhero films can sometimes be diminished when a filmmaker can't seem to strike a proper balance between the movie's visual effects and the story they are trying to tell. Hamill could also be possibly referring to the sheer number of superheroes and/or supervillains that appear in the Avengers or Justice League movies, as well films like X-Men, Apocalypse or Suicide Squad, where characters are increasingly gasping for additional screen time, sometimes leading to confusion when all the subplots don't intersect. If that's so, there's no question Hamill has a good point, as films like Logan and Wonder Woman have proven this year that solo films no doubt provide the room for better character development, and effectively, the better stories that the actor is yearning for. Thankfully, Hamill seems to have found that bliss in the Star Wars saga with The Last Jedi, following his very short but pivotal role in The Force Awakens. But even as the Star Wars prequel trilogy has proven, any film series is subject to stories that don't quite live up to their full potential. Every great movie, after all, begins with the written word.